All right, so it's your boy KashCutProductions. I'm live with Klyric. What's up? Go ahead, talk your shit.
What's up with it? It's your girl Klyric, man. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I am _KLYRIC. Got a mixtape out right now. Where My Journey Lies. Check that shit out on that Piff right now. Y'all check me out, man.
All right, so what's up? Welcome to the show. So for those who don't know you, just go ahead, just give them a little background about you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Real name Kaylin. I grew up mostly on the east side, Summer City. Played ball all my life, all the way up into my junior year in college. And then I decided, like, man, this shit ain't for me no more. And then I decided, hey, I always been writing notes, I always been writing music and shit, so let me do this. So that's why I am where I'm at today.
And talk about coming up before that, like growing up, like how was it for you, life on the east side?
It was cool, like, it was straight. I picked up rapping off of just at the lunch table, just, you know, playing beats with your pen and shit. Everybody live, just start rapping, freestyling and shit like that. And shit, I enjoyed my childhood. I had a good ass childhood. Like,
Was music something you were always trying to pursue, or it was just something on the side you was doing?
For the most part, there was something on the side I was just doing. My main focus was basketball all the way up into college. And then I decided my junior year in college, like, I think I want to try music, see how that shit go.
So basketball, how's that working for you?
It was good, man. Shit, we went to state twice. I went to Wagner High School, shout out to the T-Birds. In college, I made All-American honorable mention. My freshman year, got to go to Florida and shit. So, like, ain't like basketball was like going downhill for me. It just like, it had more to do about depression, to be honest. And
depression?
Yeah.
Okay, can you talk about that?
Yeah. So, as I was playing ball, I would be, you know, just get more depressed throughout the years. And then I realized, like, music was a emotional outlet for me. Like, that's how, you know, came about music. I'll be writing about how I feel, what's going on in my life, you know what I'm saying, and making it a song. And basketball, like, was always my main focus because that was my childhood dream. But I'll always do music on the side.
So, I mean, what did it take for you to push basketball to the side and say, you know, I want to go full-fledged on the music shit?
This might sound crazy, but my first bad year playing college ball, I played at Glenville State College, and I just didn't feel like the coach was utilizing me like, you know, how I wanted her to, man. Our team was cold as fuck. Like, our team was cold, never lost a home game, but it just like, that chemistry wasn't there. It was like, you know what I'm saying? I just something inside of me just started getting unhappy. So I just was like, this ain't it. You know, it was years building up to that. So I'd be like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm tired of waking up at 6, having to run these fucking miles. Yeah. When a motherfucker get in trouble, I'm tired of getting on the line for their ass. Like, it's a lot of build up.
Yeah, how'd you explain that to everybody around you? Because I know, you know, family and everything, they was probably disappointed. Yeah. You know, some people they're not gonna understand.
They still don't understand, man.
So
but it ain't about them. It's not about them. We all got our own lives to live. It's about me and me feeling happy in myself, and then projecting that outward to become better. You know what I'm saying? To become something else that I feel like I could become, that I have trust and passion in, and that's music.
So transitioning over to the music, when you first started coming out, like what was the whole process of you dropping your first song?
Really, my first process was just like, shit, I need something out that somebody could listen to. Like, let me just put something out. I started recording in college, and then I just took it from there, just putting shit on SoundCloud just to have shit that people listen to. And then Don't Play With Me, that's my first single I officially released. And I, you know, went through the whole BMI registration, Sound Exchange. Yeah. Some shit like that.
All right, so what was the feedback like, you know, you first started dropping your song, sharing it to your friends and shit? What was the feedback like?
They fucked with it. While I was going to Texas State the year after I decided to quit ball, I was still like, okay, let me still try to go to college, you know what I'm saying? But I was still depressed as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find my purpose and shit. But I actually went out to a few open mics in Houston and shit just to see, you know what I'm saying, can I make music my life? Like, can I actually do this shit? Can I stand on my own? Cause I'm so used to being with a team, you know what I'm saying? Basketball is all about team. Can I turn we into I? And I felt like I can. So that's where that go from.
All right, now coming back to San Antonio, like how'd you go about getting your music heard around here? Were you doing shows?
Yeah, I did a few open mics, and I did the Who Wants to Make It competition to get a chance to perform at the BT Awards. I did that, and shit, really just me working at the liquor store, get a lot of customers coming in, regulars and shit, and just pushing my shit like that at work.
Is there anybody in your family that's affiliated with music, like any rappers or singers, musicians in the family, any musical talent?
Nah.
Like the first one?
Yeah. I got a cousin right now that's in Atlanta. He kind of like modeling / singing, but I think he more focused on modeling right now. But shit, he younger than me. But other than that, like, I don't have no musical influence from family.
Were there any obstacles you had to face? Because I know at one point in time, you feel like you got to give up. You know, it's one thing that makes you feel like you got to give up. You did it with basketball. Mm-hmm. So with music, was there a point in time where you felt like you wanted to give up?
Nah. Once I quit basketball, I said I can't quit again. Mm-hmm. So this is what I chose. So I'm gonna have to stick with this shit for the long haul. It's just music, no other way, man.
That's what's up.
No other way.
So as an artist, like, who did you come up listening to that plays a part in your music today?
Shit, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj plays a big part. She's a big influence. Her and Wayne, Drake, J. Cole. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. So since you listening up, you probably write all your music, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. If you ever paid for a feature and you wrote the song, say you paid Lil Wayne for a feature, mm-hmm. and you wrote the song, would you care if he freestyled it, or would you rather him write the song?
Nah, I don't care. He could freestyle that shit. Cause Wayne could freestyle. Okay. He could freestyle.
What about like any other rapper? Would you be all right with them freestyling it, or if you pay for somebody's work, you rather them sit there, write, and you know?
See, my top artists. Nah, man, like J. Cole, Kendrick, them some niggas that can freestyle, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I ain't tripping, they can do their thing. But as far as other artists, yeah, I'd rather them, they gotta come with it.
All right, would you feel like disrespected if they just came punching in and shit?
Not if the shit was hard, not if I like it. Yeah, not if I like it. But if I don't like that shit, I'm like, what the fuck you doing? You know what I'm talking about?
All right, so you don't have any visuals out right now. Why is that?
Yeah, man, just between like me working 2 jobs, it's kind of hard. I have one video that I had made for my mixtape to the Spiritual War, to the Drake War remix. I had did that a few weeks ago. I'm gonna release more visuals when it comes time for me to drop the mixtape on the 1st. And I'm gonna have visuals for my EP for sure.
All right, so I mean, what could we expect coming from this EP? Like, when could we expect it to come out?
Oh man, so far I'm gonna put 5 songs on there. My EP is gonna be a reflection of me, like a total reflection of me, of like how I think, my perspective in life. You know what I'm saying? Really emotional outlet, like I came, like I told you about at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Will we see any features? Because there weren't any features on the first project.
Yeah, you will. I'm actually working on a joint project with my homegirl Jazz Vonnie. Yeah, we working on some shit. All
right. So there's a handful of female rappers in the city. Are you familiar with any?
Nah, I'm really not.
No? All right. So I gotta ask you, like, what do you think you're bringing to the table that's gonna help you stand out from everybody else as far as female rappers?
I think for one, just me being a lesbian, like, kind of separates that. And then two, how I rap. Like I don't how I put it.
You're not on the sex talk type shit that most
Yeah,
artists are. Like you actually rap.
Yeah, and actually talk about something, you know what I'm saying? Not all about sexual content and shit like that, even though I do that sometimes.
All right, so let's talk about your first project, Where My Journey Lies. Like, what was the inspiration behind that?
A lot of it is me just feeling like if I'm an artist and this is what I'm gonna do, I have to have something under my belt. You know what I'm saying? Like something for people to listen to. So my first motive behind releasing the mixtape was just to have something that people could listen to more than just one song. Cause all I had was Don't Play With Me out since last year, and that's the only thing I had out for people to go listen to. So I was like, okay, I need something else. I'm an artist, like I gotta have something else for people to listen to and be like, okay, like she really can rap. So besides that, my grandma, she had died last July, and I took that real hard, and I was already, you know, on my music route. But once she had died, that gave me like, that was like the fire under my ass that told me like, okay, I gotta come harder. So me and my grandma are both the motives behind that.